to tonight's Boulet Brothers Dragula Titans viewing party with your hosts, Saint and Sigourney Beaver.
Oh my goodness! Yes! Hello, Roscoe's, and welcome to Dragula Titans viewing party.
Yay!
Yes! My name is Luca Me, and I am one of your hosts.
And my name is Sigourney Beaver, and I'm your other host.
Yes, welcome. And hello as well to all the Roscoe's viewers on YouTube, all the subscribers. Thank you so much for tuning in, and make sure to hit that subscribe button to continue watching us for more fun.
Should we do it? Y'all ready to watch episode 3 tonight? Yay!
I'm here for it.
It's going to be a doozy.
Oh, yes, indeed. Get ready. Buckle up, y'all.
Yeah.
And sit tight, because it's going to be a fun one. Here we go. So, yeah, let's get into that, because I feel like that's a thing that a lot of them were going back and forth about, like, is it two-faced or is it not two-faced?
It's not two-faced,
right.
And it's silly to, like, think, also, let me just say, it's always the ones that are like, you're not being real, that are the ones not being real.
Oh.
No, that's not, but it's just an observation. Like, I just watched the show.
But no, truly, I feel that, though. I feel like, right, based on what we saw in front of us. No, but truly, I feel the same way. I mean, that's what we said a couple weeks ago. Same thing where we're like, we love these people. Like, we love their personalities, but also, like, did you do the challenge? Did you complete the thing that you're supposed to do? No. So therefore, it's like, based on the challenge, you're going to go home. Based off your personality and how much we love you, we obviously want you to stay or whatever, you know?
Yeah, but there's only, like, so much that can continue to carry you.
Yeah.
You know, because it really does come down to, like, you know,
Are you
it's
fulfilling
also,
the challenges?
yeah, you have to do all of it. You have to, like, have the personality. You have to have the performance. And you have to bring the looks.
Yeah. And I think a lot of times people focus on one but not all three. And it's like you have to think about all three, especially in Titans. Like, this is the All-Star season.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, especially now because we've seen, like, the first 2 episodes. Now we're in the middle of 3. But it seems to be that they're adding all of this extra stuff on top of, like, just a floor show. Like, it's been 2 lip syncs now. Yeah. And then the last one, they had to do a look and a shoe and a lip sync. What?
Yeah. It's like you got to bring it in every category. Like, there's no room for anything to lack.
But that's what I expect from a Titan season.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
no,
that's the point.
And it's interesting. Like, I feel like, do you think it's people getting in their heads about the competition early on?
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, you'd have to, like, consider, like, how much pressure you would feel, like, going on in the first place. But then after everyone, like, has seen you on your season and how you've done, they have these expectations for you. If you go back and you don't, do you know what I mean? Like, that pressure is hard. So, yeah, like, everyone is starting to, like, cook a little bit and freak out. And you can just easily tell that, like, they all walked in and were immediately sizing each other up.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a lot easier to do that when you know these people and you've worked with them, some of them for years.
Yeah. And I think it's very interesting to see who is, like, really gauging who their competition, who's maybe underestimating what
There's been a lot of, like, insecurities starting to show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love drama.
Yeah. Not too much. There's a lot of drama happening this season.
We love to see
More
it.
looks.
Yes. Let's get into it. Let's see what's going to go on.
Yes, let's see it. What's the challenge? What is it? Wowie.
Yeah, so that was a lot.
That was a lot.
So to wind it back a little bit, the Fright Feast. So, like, I feel like I would be able to handle that. Because did you ever in county fairs do those rides where you, like, stand on the wall
like
and,
the
like,
silly silo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I ruined myself. That's why I can't do stuff like that anymore. I was a child that was, like, very into, like, spinning around in circles.
Yeah.
Like, whether it be, like, on my feet or, like, in a shitty office chair, you know what I mean? Like, and now,
oh, I love
spinning
in a
if
chair.
I, like, turn a corner too fast, I'm like,
See, whereas, like, I embrace the dizziness. I feel like I think what would be scary for me is how enclosed it is. Like, not having
and
space.
the lights. Yeah. I can't do that.
Yeah, but honestly, like, I think I'd be able to handle the spinning. I want to know who threw up, though, because they just said contestant vomits. Like, I want to know who threw up.
I do, too.
Yeah, because I feel like Fright Feast, like, this plays, I don't know how much it plays into the final judging, but like,
well,
it's
if you
a
don't
little bit,
do it,
you know?
if you like refuse to do it, then they send you home, and whoever went home the week before gets to come back.
So,
they mentioned
but
that
do you
in the
think if
rules
someone throws up, that also
somewhere.
plays negatively on their score?
No, because they still went through with it.
That's true.
It's the thing
But
of
yeah.
like if you look at it like with like Valencia with the airplane.
Yeah.
If it's one of those,
Like you just have to do it.
yeah.
Doesn't matter how bad you were at
you
it.
gotta at least try it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I enjoy the room spinning. I feel like that would be fun, but I'm kind of gagged that they all were like, this is the worst we've ever experienced on this show.
No.
You know, I was like...
Wait, Hoso said that, didn't she?
Yeah, she was like,
well,
this
she
is the worst
didn't have to do a
thing.
lot of stuff in season 4.
Let
me tell you,
See,
there
right, I
are
know
some
you
things
had to endure a good amount of those
experienced.
things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So overall, not the worst fright feast, like, but pretty bad. I will say, moving on into the workroom though, like I would be like the other girls where I'd be like, I'm so annoyed with how this is like coming up a third week. Like I would have been like, y'all need to talk in the hotel and figure it out and like sort that out elsewhere. Like I'm over it.
And you know what? I'm on the same page with like Coco on this one. Let them go.
Yeah.
Let them have it. Y'all have fun. Do whatever it is you want to do. I'm gonna be over here.
No, very that.
Working in the competition, focusing on myself.
Yeah, and everyone's like, if you want to let that derail you, then like, okay,
Yeah.
well, you know, like let.
Easier
if that's
for me,
what you
I
want to be
guess.
your downfall.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, definitely, like, I can, I feel like it's very interesting seeing how much, like, it is seeping into, like, both, especially Abora, I think it's interesting, like, how much is affecting her, and it's like, you came here, you knew it was a competition.
Well, and also,
like,
but like,
yeah.
how can it not? Like, she sees Hoso every single day.
I don't know. Maybe it's the areas of me that just like is able to shut that emotion off. I'd be
But
like,
it's
I'm
also,
trying to
like,
win.
When you don't get
Yeah.
to like see anyone else, like any of your
Yeah.
friends or anything, like it really can be like so consuming.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I feel like it's hard. Like I get it. Like that's really hard to go through heartbreak, but also like that's $100,000.
It's
Like
getting to
come
be a
on.
lot.
Yeah. Like
It's
we
just
gotta.
getting to be a lot. This love triangle. I just don't know
Right.
how much longer. I really like. I'm curious to see like where could it possibly go from here at this point.
Yeah. Do you think?
Like, are they all gonna get into like jump in the ring and get into like a 3-way like wrestling match and like duke it out?
Right.
Or
Is
are
an
they all
orgy gonna happen?
Yeah.
Like, what's gonna
that's-
happen?
Those seem like the only
Like-
options at this point. Nothing else.
Very that. Like either just make out already or like
And
go in your
film
separate
it.
corners. Right.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I know. I feel like part of it is like you just have to figure out how to shut that off or just figure out a way to be like, all right, for the next, however many weeks, you are dead to me until I can get to the end of the competition. But also, do you think Hoso is being passive as a tactic?
No. Not at all.
Okay.
No. But also, I'd like to say I saw some very interesting crafts happening in that workroom. And I'm very eager to see what they're going to look like on a stage once
Yes.
they're to completion.
Yeah, because I also I love that everyone's like very different like takes on this, so I feel like it's gonna be really hard when it comes down to judging to be like, okay, we have really wide range of things. So like Erica giving very like really bright colors, and the other
Suspiria red specifically.
You know what I mean? Like such a vibrant. I know. I was like, I love when people describe their colors in that way. I'm like, yeah, get into it. But like we have those bright colors. We have people doing cosmic horror. We have people doing like a wide range of horror. So I'm really intrigued to see where that's gonna go. And also like, like we see this every week. Everyone has really good ideas, and then they get in their heads, and then what happens with execution? Like, are we gonna be able to execute these ideas?
That's
based off the
showbiz,
drama?
baby.
Right. Let's
Let's
see.
get into it. Let me see it. It's not helping. Already
know.
got the odds against me.
I know. I feel like this time they were like, especially like all of them had just started painting. It was like, oh, y'all are
There's
nowhere
just
near
so
ready.
many feelings in this episode, and like,
Yeah.
no one is happy.
I want to know what the signs are for everyone in the room. Like, are there a lot of cancers in there? Like,
Oh
that's what
my-
I want to know. Like, there's a lot of feelings in that room. And shout out to all cancers. Y'all are wonderful. Your feelings are valid. You also have a lot of feelings. But like, there was a lot of feelings in that room, and a lot of people, like, time is of the essence. A lot of people
When are we gonna
feeding
start
into
having
that.
fun?
Yeah.
Where does
Like,
that
this is a
happen?
really fun theme this
This
week,
is a
too.
really fucking cool theme,
Yeah,
and
like-
everyone looks like they're bringing really cool looks. It just sucks that everyone's in such a bad mood.
Yeah, I'm hoping that like this is the turnaround week, and we, everyone like makes their breakthroughs and then comes back next week rested and like ready to go and ready to like move past this, because I feel like this is like the end. This is the last week we can handle.
I can't handle any more love triangle. I can't.
Yeah.
I just don't want to hear about it anymore. It's great for them. I'm glad that they, love geometry, whatever that is. Like, whatever.
Geometry, yay.
Yeah, I don't know. I had to take algebra 1 4 times. So, like.
Oh, my God.
But shapes is geometry, yes. That's the math, yes. The math shapes, yes.
I went to school for theater. I don't know.
I'm just here for decoration, you guys.
I'm like, I know how to make things look pretty. I don't know. Yeah. But truly, yeah, it's very much like, okay, we're seeing, like, this is the ultimate, like, it's truly dragging Abora down to the point that she's, like, trudging through her makeup. It's like, okay, something's got to change, because, like, it's literally impeding you from being able to move at a pace that you need to. And, like, you're bringing the energy down the room. Everyone's having to either, whether they're addressing you directly or not, everyone's aware of it in the room. And now it's like, okay, now it's everyone's problem.
But this is a really cool challenge, though, and I'm really excited about it. What would you do?
I don't know. I feel like I would also maybe go down the route that Erica did of like going for more of those like bee
puppets.
Yeah, and like just puppetry, but also just like the B side like of horror, like like the stuff from like the Little Shop of Horror's era of like horror, like really campy. I feel like I would want something colorful and bright. Yeah. Because there's so many opportunities to be goopy and
critters.
Gross. Yeah, like some kind of creature. Like I don't know. I'm really fascinated by like insects. I like hate insects so much, but also like I love the like textures of a lot of insects, and so I feel like it would be something campy that I'm not like.
Yeah, I've seen a real lack of tentacles so far. I thought there'd be a lot more tentacles happening from this group.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Especially for like, it's just like a space thing. I don't know.
But yeah, it's like I want to see like what creatures are like in outer space, and so like what are the creepy crawlies? Like what are the things that like you want to like kill in the house? Like what are those creatures? But like
so far
exaggerated.
It looks like everything that everyone has like sneaky peeked to us all looks very different, from everyone else's.
Yeah, I'm intrigued.
Yeah. Let's get into it.
Wow.
It's over, y'all.
Yeah,
damn.
No.
I try really hard to like not get intimidated in those kinds of situations, but if I was
if I was backstage,
my shitty little rinky-dink makeup, whatever it might be that day, that I'd be like fucking smearing on.
If I looked over and saw
and
that
I saw that,
I'd be like, well, it's been so nice knowing y'all, right?
Literally,
yeah.
But at the same time, like I would have had all those feelings from the minute that I saw her walk in episode 1.
Oh, yeah. I would have been like, it's a wrap. I'd be like, well, this has been so much fun, y'all.
I have so many people that are like, oh, my God, we wish you were on Titans this season. And I'm like, not me. I was like, I don't want to go up against Victoria. I was like, She's amazing. She's amazing. She's so good.
I love that. It reminds me of that one episode of Futurama where, like, they're on the ship and I don't know any Futurama fans, but they're like, there's like a virus like alien going around that's like eating people, and like it like eats it from the inside out and is giving that like like it tears them out. I was like, oh, like I saw that, I was like, yeah, that's so good. Like I love seeing a mid, like there's such a story there, like you're seeing the mid transformation there, like you know what I mean, like there's such a clear story with that.
One of my very favorite parts that they've started doing for all the floor shows is like the silhouettes, like the backlit silhouettes are just really incredible, and they really draw you in. And just seeing the silhouette, I was like, what the fuck is going on?
I think.
Well, where is her body in there?
No, where is the body?
Literally, I was like, I just see an arm and like a bigger arm, and then like the lights come on, and this bitch is doing a back bend, ready to like crab walk right into my fucking heart. I love it.
That's something I think
amazing.
I really enjoyed seeing Victoria grow and give more of the performance. I think that was something we were missing from her earlier. Was like, she's super talented with makeup, but like, where's the personality? Where's the performance? And like, she's had it. I know them snakes, right? They went in, but like, you know what I mean? But it's like nice to see her really tap into that, and like it was like, oh, the full physicality, that was fun.
It's her season to lose, y'all.
Yeah,
look out.
Right, and I think like Astrid also had a really great silhouette.
Astrid was incredible.
I
loved Astrid's. Yeah. I loved Hoso's.
I loved Coco's.
I loved Coco's.
Yeah, like I thought
Abora's
the silhouette
was very cool. Not for this challenge.
Yeah.
but it was super fucking cool, and I really fucking liked that.
No, I love a good headpiece. Like, as people who know my drag
The
know,
whole
I never
thing.
can see in my drag either, because I love like big headpieces.
But
So like,
even
I love a
just,
cool
like,
headpiece.
you know, it was the full package, the outfit, the headpiece, the shoes. Like, it was incredible.
I
The,
would've
like,
wanted-
bird headpiece.
I would have
it
loved
was so
like
neat.
some like overhanging nails on the shoes or something like.
You're obsessed with toes. I don't know
I
how
know,
many
I
times.
hate feet.
I don't know how many times I have to listen to you talk about toes tonight.
Okay,
My God.
here's the thing. I hate feet, but I love the idea of like doing creepy things with them for drag. But like, I think everyone should be like Brad Stalls and like remove the shoe and the foot comes with it. Like, I hate feet.
You have the weirdest feet obsession.
I love it for like horror. I hate it for like everyday life. I'm like, everyone like lose your feet for real, but like in
Kendra's
drag,
look was very
yeah.
upsetting to me and disappointing.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I loved her mug. I liked the direction she was going with
And
it.
I love
wish-
Kendra. I love Kendra.
Yeah.
Like, as a person, I love Kendra. As a performer,
Right.
she's incredible. But, like, God damn.
I think for a science fiction horror, like we could have had more with the outfit just to give like, because it was one thing where like without the makeup, it would have read as just like someone might have worn like right now.
grandmother
on the street.
bitch.
Right. I live for grandmother bitch. You got to go to the
I like
Zoe
that
concert.
little balloony egg that she, like, shit out. That was cool.
We love shit. We love Sigourney loves shit.
Hey, listen, if there's anything y'all should know about me, I love a reveal.
Okay, yes, yeah. And also, I feel like that was not where I was expecting that character to go.
Not at all.
So
I mean, I
that
heard she was
gaggy.
going to a concert, not to
Right, and then she shit out a magic blue ball and ate
Ta-da!
it.
And
so,
she ate it.
And she ate it.
And
you
she
know, if you
ate
can't
it.
eat in drag, you're not doing it right. I know, as you say, sitting here.
Wow.
sitched.
Whatever.
Right.
Who else
needs to
did we
breathe?
see?
Yes,
We loved
Coco.
Coco's. We loved Coco's.
That arm piece was so cool.
That
Like,
was cool.
I love I think that's also a good thing for this. It's like the proportions. If you want to see really obscure,
It's all about
proportions.
balance.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta have an arm piece that's gonna match like them hips and tits.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. And I feel like with Coco, like she's gonna bring the big titties. Like
Period.
everything's gotta match
Except
that.
last episode.
That's true. Yes. But I was here for the androgynous look that she gave us.
Yes.
But also,
Yes.
I'm a very big fan of titties. So
I'm
you know, like
same,
I'm gonna
same,
I'm gonna
same,
root for them.
same.
You know, like
Yes.
I'm gonna root for her anytime she has
Yeah.
got the titties out.
Yeah.
And I think
Period.
it was so fun. Like I said before, like if she were in a video game, I would instantly pick her first
Oh,
to play.
absolutely.
I'd be like, I want that.
Absolutely.
Right. Like I'm also like I'm really bad at video games, so like I need a huge gun.
Here's
to
what I
shoot
want to
with.
know: how did
Yes.
Eva have a light flashing inside her mouth out?
They have those for like ravers, like all
What?
the time. Yeah. Yeah, like you can buy those, and that way, like when you're like having the time of your life on the dance floor, you can open your mouth and like.
Do you know how long it's been since I went to a rave? Too long. I don't
No.
even know anything anymore.
I tapped
Do people
out
still
after,
say
like-
plur? Do they still talk about candy?
I haven't been in a minute either. I tapped out at 22. I was like, oh, y'all are real young, and like pushing around a lot. I was like, you know what?
I wasn't
Me and my
going,
cocktail in the back are doing sickening.
I wasn't going for the friends. I wasn't going for the music. Like, the only point in going to a rave is for the drugs. Period.
I mean, I went for the music,
Right?
but also, you know, we love all of our party favors.
Thanks, YouTube.
Right, slay. Listen, I promote knowing what you're doing, just mindfulness of what you're doing.
You
That's
don't
all I
have
gotta
to
say.
support me.
Right. But no, I'm here for the light in the mouth. I think that was a really fun.
That was really cool. That was
touch.
really cool. Her
Yeah.
armor looked like medieval.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I got the, like, I think I got it with how she was, like, with the acting that she put with it. It gave robotic, but definitely, like, I think without the characterization, it may not have been clear that she was a robot just from, like, the body alone.
She was silver.
Yeah.
That's
But, like, but I did like the clear pieces that were on her face that, like,
yes.
gave that very,
Yes.
like,
And we loved
manufactured feel.
Melissa's rhinestone predater.
Yes.
Yes.
I
Very
liked-
sparkly, shimmer,
I like
shimmer,
the
glimmer,
bodysuit.
glamour.
Yeah. I definitely, again, we talked about this before, we're like, okay, they told you not to do prosthetics because they want to see you, and then you covered up your face. And we're like, okay, like, and I think maybe she has some leeway with this challenge because of what it was, but also like it's very much still like I would love to see her gorgeous face.
Yes!
With that look.
That's what like everyone knows her to be like the most deadly for.
Yeah.
But also I live that like she can do it all.
Yes, and I think that's something that we didn't. I think, especially the first season, that was a big thing. They kept going back to her about being like, okay, but where's the horror? You know, and so it was nice to see.
No, they didn't.
No, her first season, they kept being like, you're not a horror queen. They kept saying
that
that
was
to
only
her.
in episode 1, and then after that, listen.
That stuck with me.
After that wrestling challenge, she almost killed Xochitl. And like no one.
No,
was
that's
gonna
true.
fuck
Yeah,
with
they were
her.
like, okay, you're bringing in the performance, but I think they like that was something that was like harder for her was like going that far with the prosthetics, and so it's nice to see that she's like been able to feel more comfortable with that.
She did prosthetics in season 1 too. They just re-released it remastered.
I have
on
a really
Shudder.
great memory. Wow. Sigourney has a better memory than me, but yeah, I just remember
this is like my job. I have to know this show, okay?
But no, I just remember like that was a thing that they like went in on her for a little bit in the first season. Like all the other girls, they were like, you know, they like gained up her in the first episode for sure.
That happens, and they, you know, the same. That happens every season too.
Yeah, they find like one person they're like, you're not horror enough.
Silly dum dum doing it on Bitch Puddin' season 2. Yeah,
and then we see it come out in other ways, but like,
and then they all
I
did
think
it to
it's gross.
Saint for season 3.
Yeah, I remember
Remember?
I remember the first episode. They were like, "Where is it?" Yeah,
they were like, "Who's gonna go home first?" Everyone said Saint.
Yeah. There's always one that gets
Joke's
picked.
on you.
But yeah, and here she is.
Ta-da!
But not here physically with us today.
No, not tonight. It's her night off. I believe I talked to her earlier, and she said she hadn't gotten out of bed all day.
You know what?
That's what I thought. I was like, damn, the luxury.
Yeah, sleep.
Yes, must be nice.
Right, I love it.
Let's get back into this. I don't even know
Yes.
what I'm talking about anymore.
All right. There were some gags in that.
There were a lot of gags in that. I've never seen a double win before, so this was very exciting for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was kind of surprised. I thought it. I mean, I guess because it's science fiction, they want to do the double feature, like they want to do double win. But like, I'm kind of surprised it didn't automatically
Because
go
of Rocky Horror.
Yes, I love me some Rocky Horror. But also, like, I'm kind of surprised they didn't just like name Victoria first as the winner.
Oh yeah.
You
Well,
know?
and I think we all, from watching the episode, knew that she was gonna win this. I
Right.
mean, come on. But
Yeah.
if you didn't pick Hoso to win with Victoria, who would you pick? And why?
I don't know. I feel like for me it's a toss up between. I think my top 3 were Victoria, Astrid, and Coco. I think Coco was a little bit off of the horror part of it, but
It
like
was not
it was
horror, but it
was
was
so much
good.
sci-fi, and it was so good.
It was
I would have
good.
been like, I don't care, you can take it, like, you know. But I like definitely like I think Hosa was really strong, but I don't know if she would have been my top 3 for this particular week. Which so I'm
just so
intrigued.
surprised that Eva wasn't like safe, that they kind of saved her to like creep her out and like make her think that she was in the bottom. Like, I'm surprised that she
Yeah.
wasn't safe like with Erica and Melissa.
But I feel like because you mentioned before, like they have such high expectations, maybe they
It's
wanted
true.
to just do
Yeah.
a check-in and be like, let's just make sure we're lighting a fire
Yeah.
underneath your ass, just to make
Woo,
sure.
it burns.
You know, yeah. I think she felt it. I think she felt it. She was kind of like, okay, all right,
Oh, yeah.
you got me, gal, you got me.
Oh my God, this
Yeah.
has been, like I
Yeah.
said, this episode has so many feelings already. And now we're about to go into the feeliest part of all of the
Right,
episodes.
but wait, there's more. I know, right? People are about to really get in their feelings. I'm intrigued. The bottom 2, we had 2 people who have both been the bottom 2 before.
Ugh.
So the both of them have equal track records.
Time to sweat. Everyone's
Yeah.
I'm sure that, I don't know, everyone's gonna be standing up and giving their like, here's why I should stay speech. And I'm like, it's gonna be very curious or exciting to see what they're gonna say, seeing as like they've already gone through it once. Like,
Right.
why do you deserve a second double chance?
And the
Yes.
fact that like they both have very different reasons why they're in the bottom.
Yes.
So it's hard to gauge like, okay, like in this challenge, was the performance more important? Was the look more important? And I think that's
You think they'd do a double win and a double elim in one episode? Wouldn't that be? I would be sick.
I would be gagged.
I'd
Like,
be
honestly, I would live for the gaggery if they did a double elimination. I love that snake is really trying to get a word in too. Wait, do they have names?
Not yet. I mean,
should
we
name
just
them.
met. I literally cut the
okay.
lace on this upstairs in the dark.
Okay, right.
Don't look too close.
Right. So you're not fully acquainted yet. You're not besties just yet. Okay. But, but you will be. Once they get names, you'll be besties. Or you're already besties. You just
I'm
been
ready
besties
to
for
get
life.
into this big sad cauldron already.
Yeah.
It's
Because I
gonna
feel
be,
like.
I already know it's going to be nasty, and not because I watched it the night before,
But also,
just because.
Right, like
based
Abora
on-
already was not in a great place this week, and then this is like
Well,
not
and
great.
You've got two people that have already been in the bottom,
Yeah,
so it's
you
either going to
know.
be like you're going to be pissed, you're going to be screaming, or you're going to be crying and giving up. Like those are the options.
Yeah, I'm intrigued, and I'm intrigued to see what will win out, and when it comes to elimination, like what the Boulets this week have decided is a more valuable aspect to keep around. So yeah,
Hit
let's
it.
find out.
Oh, Saint's not here. Hit
I
it,
know.
Holiday.
We'll let that be a Saints thing, right? We'll let that be her thing.
Saint and I were walking down the street, and someone leaned out of Roscoe's and yelled that at her. Yes! And she's so fucking oblivious too. She didn't even hear it, and I was like, hello. I was like, someone just screamed, "Hit it, Holiday!" at you, and she's like,
You
She's
need
so
such
funny.
an impact. Let's do it.
I don't
like,
know. Maybe
I would not have called them that for all them making assessments based off of what they saw on the runway. I would have been like, I'm upset that I might go home, but like, y'all are assessing what you saw on the runway, which is like not the strongest thing this week. I don't know.
listen, maybe it's just because I've seen some shit.
I'm like,
on season 4, so like
I know. Yeah, people threw some tangents on that season as well. I was like, so like, not that Astrid is safe from making that, from not feeling hypocritical in that moment, because she also has had her moments too. But also, like, I do think Abora does snap because she misplaces her feelings sometimes.
Well, she's just really sensitive about her art, which I understand. Like, as an artist, like, it takes a lot for you to, like, you know, put yourself out there on this instance on a stage and, you know, to be critiqued. And, like, when you hear critiques that you don't like, it can be hurtful because it's, you know, it's so much more than your art. Like, it is a big part of you, you know, especially when it's stuff that, like, you're putting your blood, sweat, and tears into, like, you know, making stuff. Like, I saw her make that shit. That was fucking cool. That was incredible.
No.
And, like, to hear that, like, they didn't like it, but also they didn't tell her that they didn't like it. They said that they did like it, but not for the challenge.
Right, and I also, like, think everyone in the room was like, we just think based off of what's going, like, based off the critiques, we think you might be going home. Doesn't mean that we don't think you're good. Doesn't mean we don't like you. Just means
It just
based
means
off
that
what we
there's
saw.
2 people in the bottom and one of them's got to go home.
Right. And you know, and that's the thing I think difference is, like,
What'd you
Kendra
say?
was like, okay.
That's so shitty.
I know. After like went in, I was like, oh girl, I was like, I wouldn't. I was like, I wouldn't say that. I was like, I think she's creative. Right. I was like, but I do think that she does get very, very, like, she expresses her feelings very outwardly compared to other people.
Which one?
Abora.
Oh,
I think
I would
she's
say
very
Astrid
outwardly.
too.
Yeah, I mean,
Both
she
of
also
them.
expresses her feelings very
Damn.
outwardly. But yeah, and I think that's a matter of like, at this point, we're Titans. They've all done the competition before. You know what it's like to get bad critiques. You know what it's like. So you got to put things in place for yourself to be like, okay, what do I do to make sure I don't snap at everyone else because they said based on the critiques that like I'm probably gonna go home. You know, like it's one thing to where like. I think that's where they may be taking it back. It's like, okay, girl, like, we didn't say that we didn't want to be your friend. We just said we think you're going home. You know, like, it's a different thing of like, whoa, where did that come from? But
well, and, you know, like, the big thing that separates, like, you know, the sinkers from the swimmers, it really comes down to mental.
Yeah, and, like, what do you do to prepare yourself? How do you bounce back? You know,
well,
like,
and just, like, how do you not get into your own head?
Yeah.
You know, because you can be incredible and amazing, and as soon as you start second-guessing yourself, like, it's all downhill.
Yeah.
So if you can keep the right mindset, like, you can make it. You can keep going. And, like, you know, that's what really, you know. But, you know, in the end, like, we're all just turds in the toilet bowl of life. So it doesn't matter if you sink or swim. We're all going to get flushed.
That was so beautiful and so
This
poetic.
episode has a lot of feelings,
Yeah.
and now I am felt. Okay.
Right, and that was so poetic. I felt that.
I have such a way with words.
You are a poet laureate. We love to see it. But yeah, I'm intrigued. Everyone has had valid points of why they think someone might go home. I want to know who's going home, and I want to know if there's gonna be a double elimination because
I can't handle it.
I don't know.
The thought of a double elimination makes me so sick.
Would you send both people home if you had the option?
No, because I would be nauseous. I just told you. I couldn't do it. Like, I can't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Also, I would wonder, like, if they did do that, like, the way that the trap door is set up, like, what's underneath there, first of all? If you drop two of them at the same time, are they going to bonk heads? Like,
oh.
You know what I mean?
That would be kind of campy. I would be here for the
I
bonk.
need logistics. I
Right.
need blueprints.
Right. Yeah, I really hope at some point we get some inside scoop on what's underneath that platform. I want to know the mechanics of that.
But not too much of an inside. Like, I don't want to get dropped through it.
Right. I don't want to know.
I don't wanna know that bad.
firsthand. I just want someone to be like, here's a camera view of what's inside. Like, that's what I want. I want a tour.
It's
of, like,
hell.
the set.
They told us, remember? They get
Oh.
dropped back down to hell.
True. My bad. Let's find out who's going home.
Let's find out. Who's it going to be?
gosh.
Episode 3, I can't believe there's 7 more to go.
Yes.
This feels like a very full fucking season.
Yeah. No, that was I feel like that even though it was a lot, that felt long and heavy because there's so much
It
that
felt
was happening.
very long.
Yeah. No, that was a lot.
There was a lot of feelings. When do we get to have fun?
I'm hoping that maybe
Was it the tinfoil hats? Was that it?
It was the tinfoil
That's
hats.
it?
Yeah. And it was the tinfoil hats and Coco's titties bouncing as she walked off stage.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's a long
I know.
episode for all.
I know.
Here's my strategy for the trapdoor. Picture it. Me up there. I know it's hard because like it wouldn't happen. I don't think.
Right.
Fingers crossed.
Claim it.
I don't
Claim
fucking
it.
know.
Claim it
I'm
right
not
now.
fucking there, but
Yes.
you know, like I said, it's all about mental. It's all about mindset.
Right. Okay. Per.
I'm there,
Yes.
and it happens. The door drops beneath me.
Okay.
But in this fantasy, I do possess the upper body strength to be able to like quickly do like a quick T in my arms, or I would just like grab the edge with my nails and I'd be like, no! And I'd come crawling back out and I'd be like, you can't send me home!
Right. And they're like, actually, because you clawed out of hell, we're going to actually let you stay this week.
See, and that's what I would think. That's what
There
I
you
would
go.
think. And then someone else told me, they're like, no, Drac would go up there and stick her heel on your face and laugh at you and kick you like back down in there.
I
And
was
I
like,
was
no,
like,
you have to die.
this is the
Yeah.
drama that I want. That's what I want to see.
Okay, we're gonna hope for that at some point. I want someone to claw their way out. Like, how far is that drop?
I just don't want it to be me. You think?
I mean, maybe you could just like dig into the stage with them claws. So maybe the strategy is to have really long nails, so you can just like, really like.
Or I could
anchor
just
yourself.
start doing pull-ups all the time, I guess. Because that's the thing, too. I might just
exercise?
be dangling by a pinky. I don't know if I could, like, scrape my body back up out of it, like, gracefully. Like,
Honestly,
like getting out of a swimming pool. Like,
Yeah.
how do you look nice doing that? Like, I see some people look cool doing it, like, in movies, but I always feel like a whale just, like, scratching my stomach trying to beach myself.
believe.
We're supposed to be talking about the episode.
But anyway, we have exit strategies if we were on the trapdoor.
Wait, what is your exit strategy? Is it the long nails? Is that it?
Yeah, the long toenails that I wanted earlier.
You are obsessed. You
My
are
long
obsessed.
toenails. Right. Just, and just,
You know that
And then
I didn't even know
I can
you
just
had
sit
a
up.
toe thing. I was just
Yeah.
trying to be funny to you earlier.
No, truly, I hate toes with a passion. But I feel like in 7th grade, I did like 70 sit-ups once for the presidential fitness test. So like, I know, I like could not get out of bed. I don't know. It was weird. I like cannot do that now. But I feel like maybe that's how I do. I would just sit up and then like with the toe strength and then.
What do you think next week's episode challenge is going to be?
Ooh, I don't know. We've done Halloween, we've done outer space,
And we did Witch.
I want to see I want some post-apocalyptic,
I think that
that's what I'm ready for.
it's It seems to be that like the last 3 challenges have kind of been really similar to challenges that we've seen in the past seasons, which would like make sense to me since it is an all-stars. You have past contestants. Why not have like past like themes as well? What is a theme that you would want to see from past seasons?
I really loved anytime there was a zombie theme. So like I still think about the like, it was season 1.
Are you saying Loris's rabbit?
Yeah,
because all I can remember is the vegan speech.
Yes, her being like, "I'm a vegan," and then going in, and I was like, "Okay, girl."
You know, when I did rewatch season 1, I went through and I counted, and I believe that every single episode she's in, she says she's a vegan.
Yeah, she made it a point to say it like 5 times every episode. She was like, "Just so y'all know," and I feel like because they said that, like they purposely giving her things that were like not vegan to eat because she kept impressing upon them that she's vegan. Like, I feel like there's a little bit of pettiness there of like, oh, you go vegan? Okay, we're going to give you, like, non-vegan things to eat for the extermination. Like, I felt like they kept giving her things to eat that she couldn't eat. I was like, girl, are you willing to ruin your diet for that?
Okay, well, if I wanted to see another like challenge from a past, it would definitely be the wrestling one. Oh, which is also convenient that that's the one for tonight.
Yes.
For our competition of carnage.
Dun, dun, dun. I know. I'm excited. That was a really fun one. Like, I love wrestling, and so like just seeing like drag and like wrestling already is drag to me. You know, like it's the costumes, the theatrics. So like seeing drag artists do wrestling is so
seeing
fun.
A wig get dragged through the mud.
Yeah, and just I would just let it all out. I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
But no.
I just do you think we're gonna hear about a love triangle next week?
I hope, you know, I'm hoping that maybe Abora being in the bottom 2 is the reality check that she needs to be like, okay, I literally cannot focus on this anymore.
Do you think that's going to happen?
Well, see, what I want to see is not what's probably going to happen. But, like, I would love to see that happen I would love for this to be a turning point for her. I love her to be like, okay, I've been in the bottom twice. I literally, like, because I think she knows the third time, if she's in there a third time, like, it's a wrap. You know, like, she's not going to survive a third time. Like, I don't think they're going to allow her a third time. So I really hope this is the chance for her to really
Well, they even said, they're like, you know, this is, if she's going to be, like, in the bottom, like, this is going to, you know, there's only going to be one other time. Was that the cue? Was that, like, Falcon screaming?
Right. But, yeah, so
R.I.P. Was it just me?
Oh, no, I heard it, too.
Okay, cool.
But R.I.P. to Kendra. I think this, you know, I live for Kendra. I live for what she brings to the
incredible. Have you seen her perform?
I have not seen her perform. I really want to, though.
She's so good.
Yeah. I truly am like, I live for her and I live for what she brings in the show. But yeah, I think for this challenge, it wasn't the strongest, so it made sense that she went home. But definitely R.I.P. to Kendra, because like she's so fun, and also that mug was everything. I'm curious to see
how the like what did they call themselves? The like squad. Like Melissa, Coco.
Yeah.
What are they? What was their episode 1 like groupie name? No one. All right.
I don't remember. But truly though,
like now it's just Coco and Melissa.
Yeah, and I'm intrigued to see how Melissa fares because Melissa mentioned a lot. Like she went through a really, really hard breakup right before the show, and I think Kendra. That was part of the reason why she was so excited to see Kendra. She was like, I have someone to rely on in the show, and she has Coco, but she's closer to Kendra. So I'm intrigued to see what that's gonna be like without that lifeline.
It's curious to see if the alliances will stand.
Yeah.
But I hope they bring the voting thing back for like just one other episode, just one. They don't have to do everyone, just the one. Like it was fun the first time, and like maybe it would be fun again. I don't know.
No, that was gaggy. I kind of live for everyone. Like I don't know. I live for when the fate is in the hands of the other contestants, because then it's like, ooh, like there's so many ways you can play that. Like, are you gonna be strategic? Are you gonna vote for your friends?
Do you want to know something that I heard? I heard at another viewing party. I'm not gonna say who because I'm not gonna get them in trouble for breaking their NDA. And technically, this is not me breaking my NDA.
Ooh, we love that.
But I heard that they made everyone vote twice.
Oh, in the week 1.
That like everyone had to vote for 2 people.
Ooh. Oh, okay. Now I know what everyone else voted for the second round.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I hope I don't get in trouble for that.
We'll find out.
What? What do you
Y'all
mean?
heard it here
It's gonna
first.
be me.
Y'all heard it here.
Ah!
But yeah, but that's gaggy. Also, like, I want to know if feelings would have been even more hurt if we found out who else they voted for.
Well, yeah,
you know?
they keep passing around this one fucking Yovska piece of paper. Like,
As like,
I mean,
right.
Yeah, why don't we pull out the whole ballot box?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to know how many voted for each person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Yeah.
But yeah. But
Yeah.
that was gaggy.
Yeah.
I'm excited for next week. I'm hoping that this is a turning point because we have a lot more weeks left to go, and I really want to see everyone bring their best.
We
I
do
really
have, there's a lot more episodes left to go. I can't believe we're only 3 episodes in. It seems like so much has happened.
Yeah, truly. I think because everyone came in with so much already that it feels like so much time.
Well, these have been
has gone
very
by.
juicy
Yeah.
episodes. Like, it delivers.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does. It does.
Thick.
I'm fed. I'm satisfied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anything, I'm a little too full.
Oh, no.
And I'd like to lay down.
Okay.
You
Well,
know?
that's fair.
You know?
I think that's a good place to
Hey!
end that today.
All right.
Yes.
How are we supposed to end this again?
Yes.
Goodbye,
Thank y'all so much
YouTubers.
for watching this episode with us.
Yay!
Yes. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Roscoe, for joining us for episode 3 of Dragula
Hey!
Titans.
Yes.
Yes.